How's it going, guys? It's Red, and in this video I'm going to be showing you guys another super busted DPS setup that you guys can be using right now in Back 4 Blood. Now, using this build, you guys should be able to blow through Recruit and Veteran absolutely no problem, and you guys can even bring this build into Nightmare if you guys have a team to support you. And as always, if you happen to enjoy the video, make sure to leave a like and subscribe to my channel for more awesome Back 4 Blood content just like this. Also, make sure to check out the link to my Discord server. It's going to be down in the description below. You guys can use it to find teammates to play Back 4 Blood with, so if you guys are in some dire needed teammates, make sure to come check out the Discord server. And without further ado, I hope you guys enjoy the video. Alright, so here we are in the deck building menu in Back 4 Blood. This is going to be the complete deck list, so if you guys are just looking to copy and paste the deck list, now is your time to do so. But I am going to be spending pretty much the remainder of this video just kind of talking about why every card is where it is in its specific order and just like what role every card plays in the deck itself. Now, just a quick tip about just how deck building works in Back 4 Blood before we even get started is that the order that you put your cards in the deck is the order that you are going to see them in the campaign. So the card that you put in your first number 1 slot is going to be the first card you see in the campaign, and the card in your 15th slot is going to be the last card that you see in the campaign before any others. Now, the object of this deck is simple. It is based around 2 cards. 2 is 1 and 1 is none, and Admin Reload. Now, 2 is 1 and 1 is none allows us to equip a primary weapon in our secondary slot with a minus 25% swap speed as the drawback to it. Now, Admin Reload says when we stow our weapon, it reloads. So basically, when we put it away, it is going to reload automatically, which gives us a minus 15% ammo capacity debuff. Now, the 2 primary weapons that I would recommend getting is the AR and the SMG. I just think that that is by far the best combo, but you guys can feel free to try whatever primaries you want. You can do assault rifle and shotgun, you can do SMG and shotgun, you guys can do whatever you want. I would just recommend staying from having 2 weapons that share the same ammo type. For example, an LMG and an AR. They both use rifle rounds, and it just like, it doesn't end well because you're just going to be using your ammo twice as fast, then you're going to run out of ammo, then you can't shoot anything, and then you're going to die. So just use 2 different weapons that use different ammo types. But like I said, the objective of the deck is super simple. We're just going to use our primary, which is going to be our AR, shoot it until it runs out of ammo, switch to our SMG. While we're shooting the SMG, the AR is actually going to reload itself, and then once the SMG has to reload, we can switch to the AR, and then we can loop that infinitely. And as long as we just keep picking up ammo along the way, we shouldn't really have any problems killing anything because we are literally always going to be shooting. We are going to be a non-stop DPS machine. Now, number 3 is going to be Guns Out, which is going to give us plus 50% weapon swap speed and minus 5% damage resistance. This pairs really well with just the Admin Reload 2 is 1, 1 is none thing. We just want to be able to swap our weapons as quick as humanly possible, just so that we can just get back to shooting and not have to worry about doing anything else. Number 4, Tactical Vest, plus 30% rifle ammo capacity and plus 10% damage with assault rifles and LMGs. Now, like I said, the 2 primaries that I would recommend using for this build are going to be ARs and SMGs, so that is why I personally put some AR damage cards. Now, I don't have any SMG damage cards in the deck because I don't feel like the build actually needs them, but that is something where I can see you guys, wanting to put like a shotgun's damage card or like an SMG damage card in the deck and maybe taking out just, I don't know, something like shooting gloves, something like that, something kind of basic that we can kind of go without. But for my build specifically, and this is just has personal preference and everything based into it, I like to just have AR buffs. That way I can pick up other things along the campaign like SMG, shotguns, and have it be kind of guilt-free. Now, number 5 is going to be Cocky, which gives us plus 75% weapon swap speed, just the same reason we play Guns Out. Now, with this one having a downside saying when we take damage, our accuracy is reduced by 20% for 3 seconds. That ain't a big deal. First off, we're not getting hit because we're just going to be an infinite DPS line, but if we do get hit, we'll just ADS and we'll be fine. Don't even worry about it. Now, number 6 is going to be Padded Suit, which gives us plus 10% damage resistance, plus 5 health, but minus 20% stamina efficiency. Now, you need some sort of like armor effect like this just to make it so the healers don't literally have to just solo be on you the entire time and don't allow them to do anything else for the entire team. Because yes, just because we are the main damage dealers doesn't mean we just get to hog the healer the entire time. So padded suit is just enough to make it so the healer can go just heal the other people when they need it, but still primarily focus on us. Now in the number 7 spot, we're going to have Shredder, which says each bullet hit causes the target to take 1% increased damage for 3 seconds, and it stacks up to 15%. Now, most decks that play Shredder usually play it within like the 1 to 3 slots in their deck, because usually that's just like the build around for the entire deck, but that isn't the case with this deck. Now, Shredder only gets good if you're using an SMG as one of your 2 weapons. So, like I said, you can kind of just fit in what kind of weapons you think you guys are going to be using, because, I mean, if you plan to use like a shotgun and a sniper, Shredder obviously isn't going to be very good, but if I'm using something like an AR and SMG, that is obviously like the most optimal thing to be using with Shredder. But I mean, if you guys aren't going to be playing with like an AR and an SMG, feel free to put some sort of shotgun buff or like SMG buff, something like that, just right in its place. Now, number 8 is going to be Reckless Strategy, which is going to give us plus 30% weak spot damage. Now, this is primarily for tall boys and ogres. Now, ogres with this build are super easy to kill, just basically due to the fact that we are just a non-stop DPS shooting line as long as we have ammo. And that 30% weak spot damage is going to really add up, because, I mean, once you know where the weak spots on the ogre are, they are really easy to hit. Now, number 9 is going to be Shooting Gloves, just 25% weapon swap speed, just a really basic card, just the same reason you play Cocky, same reason you play Guns Out, you just want to switch your weapons fast just to get down to business even quicker. Now, number 10 is going to be Combat Training, which gives us plus 5% bullet damage and 50% bullet penetration. It just makes all of our bullets stronger, just being a non-stop DPS line of bullets. That's obviously really good. Now, number 11 is going to be Share the Wealth, which says each teammate gains 100 bonus copper at the start of each level. Now, again, this is like just a personal preference of mine. This is my favorite, like, kind of copper card to be using, because I don't really like using money grubbers ever since the nerf, and I don't know, I feel like Share the Wealth just kind of gives everyone what they need, and it's just a collective 400 to throw towards something like team effects just at the beginning of the round just for using this card. I think that's really good, but feel free to change out any copper card for this one. Number 12 is going to be Ammo Pouch, which gives us plus 25% ammo capacity. Now, this is something that isn't really relevant until like the later missions when they get longer and we have to face more hordes. You know, that's why I have not 1 but 2 ammo capacity cards, because, I mean, until you get to something like a finale, ammo capacity doesn't really matter, especially if you can get into lobbies with bots, because those bots drop ammo like there's no tomorrow. Now, number 13 is going to be Patient Hunter, which says each second you ADS increases your damage by 10% up to 3 stacks. Now, something that I feel like a lot of people really overlook with these kind of builds is how long you actually ADS. Because, like, think about what you're just doing. You have your assault rifle, you're ADSing, shooting the entire clip, and then switching, ADSing with your submachine gun, shooting the entire, like, you're doing that for 1 to 3 second periods, and getting, you know, in between 10 and 30% extra damage just for aiming. Like, that is really good. But this effect, in my opinion, doesn't really come in until like a finale, because like Back 4 Blood kind of has a tendency to just make the finales just special infected spam. It's just gonna be nothing but hawkers, stalkers, tall boys, like just things that are really beefy and you need to hit the weak spots for. Now, number 14 is gonna be Large Caliber Rounds, which gives us plus 7.5% bullet damage and 100% bullet penetration with minus 20% stamina efficiency. Now, it's the same reason I play Patient Hunter. It's just that damage buff that we need to get through the finales, because like I said, finales can often just be special infected spam. So these kind of serve the same purpose, and that's why they're overlapping. Now, the number 15 slot, the last card in the deck, is going to be Ammo Belt, which gives us plus 50% ammo capacity and minus 20% stamina efficiency. It was what I was saying before with Ammo Pouch. It just doesn't really come in until later, and it's not better than like our engine cards, obviously, and it's not better than like any of these. I mean, it's something we need, but not until later. Well, that's going to do it for the video, guys. Make sure to leave a comment down below telling me any deck changes that you guys would make. And as always, if you happen to enjoy the video, make sure to leave a like and subscribe to my channel for more awesome Back 4 Blood content just like this. Also, make sure to check out the link to my Discord server. It's going to be down in the description below. You guys can use it to find teammates to play Back 4 Blood with. So if you guys are in some dire needed teammates, make sure to come check out the Discord server. And until next time, it's been Red, and I'll see you guys in the next video.